Oh, lovely play now. That's a lovely touch as well. Coming in from Asamoah. Oh, there's a player down on the turf in big trouble, Collinson. Your former downboard man. Just look at the replay. Augustine Okra making some complaints to the referee. This was the earlier opportunity that fell the way of the Phobians. And just look at it up front, he brushing off his marker, Hussein. That's a very reckless challenge. Well, talking about Afrani, promoted from Bechem United Youngsters. Yes. It's a typical replacement for Clinton Dodu. Yeah, Draman drops it deep to find onto the left-hand side, looking for the run-off. Ransford couldn't pick him. Okra picks it. Hussein. And to nobody in particular. Catching off from the Phobians. Sigbe hits it down the right-hand side. Finds Yaya. Hussein. Chip it over. It's been sandwiched by two players. Asensu really skipping his steps on the map. Inside Tani. Collinson. They need Hasselhoff to try and see if they can open the scoring account. Hussein picks it up. Mohammed. Long hits inside, looking for Boateng. But again, goalkeeper Ziz arrives early to pick it up. And limping. But you can see this man, the Ivory International, Abubakar Ouattara, today is on his feet. And he tells you that he's not thinking any necessary play from his players. He needs them to do the job. He's under very, very heavy pressure despite the Hasselhoff ball reposition. You need at least to give the man at the helms a lot of time to gel with the boys. That's a big spot. Mensah picks it. Left in ample of space. Oh, dink it over. Finds Asamoah. But he's always got a top. Back to Asamoah again. Really slowing the tempo of the game. Only is building patiently from the back. Asibe will have it. Abdraman now been invited from the right-hand side. That's a lovely touch. Hamza, and again is swiped off his feet. And Moro combining so well to deal with him. Collinson, Abdraman decides to go. Drops it, looking for Hamza. Oh, the decision. He was arriving a bit late. But still has to focus possession. Mohammed lines up the shot. Goes for shot. Oh, goodness me. And it's Aziz who's got a keep once. It's switched in and it's cleared away. Oh, and that is a real blast. That is a real blast.
Yeah, when you look at Hasselhoff, I think that the incursions that they are making into the half of Bechem United, they are really, really doing well. But I think that it is time that they utilize their chances because they don't have time to waste. They don't have time to waste. They have to utilize their chances. They don't have time to waste at all. Hamza is doing the job, but he needs to get that goal.
Hamza is doing the job, but needs to let's get that goal. You can see Park Stadium as the Phobians are here. Let's to see what they can do from their new. Picks it. Finds Yaya. And lots of Hasselhoff players walking into Bechem's box and it's out into the middle. But we'll leave it for goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. Sadraman brings it forward. That's a lovely touch from Hamza. But a challenge coming from Baba Moro. And he complains to the referee. You can understand why. 20 minutes of play here at the Legon Sports Stadium, and it's still barring between the two sides.
Yeah, Victor, I think that the first 20 minutes we've seen the best of action here. I think that which of the teams is going to break the virginity of the game or going to break the chains of the game. But I can tell you the way Accra Hasselhoff is playing, I wouldn't be surprised.
Here it's put it across. Hasselhoff fails to deal with it. Okra invited. He's got a character. Has showmanship in the last 10 minutes in this game. Hussein. That's a lovely touch. Back to find Yaya. Drops it to find Mohammed. But not the best of touch again from the former Tiama student. As Okra picks it. He's got Afani ahead of it. Buat. There's Bechem now. Building from their back. Azaya. And this push from behind. Another player who might come into this Bechem setup. Bechem looking for their first victory of this season after settling for a goalless stalemate against FC and Adrian FC. SCB leaves his for Ransford. Sasari comes into the fray. Collins in. And a lot of back pass. The fans are not really excited about those decisions from the.
I think that Asari, let's talk about Benjamin Asari a bit, but virtually has been on holidays because I've not seen Bechem United really making any dangerous moves into the territory of Accra. The games has not been broken. Bechem United, I think that they are not coming to the party, so let's see what will happen.
Oh, and the whistle is up. Big coffee. And the fans certainly not happy about it. And it's Azaya. Well, just look at it. But that's a ruthless challenge on him, isn't it?
Yes, Victor, I think that the referee was right on this call. For the referee, I think this time around he was very, very right on this call. He was close to the incident, so I'm not surprised that he took that decision.
Well, cross session of VIP stand. Born in Bossam Crow, a suburb of Bechem. And he's been a Bechem player since the 2020-2021 season. And he's played 28 matches last. That's a lot of danger, isn't it? But Hasselhoff will survive that scare as Benjamin Asari. Down the right-hand side, finds Yaya. Quality picks it up in the center cycle. He's spotted. Ransford. Amofa picks it. Asibe. Yaya once again. Running so well with his own left center back, Ransford. At least they love to send in so many long balls from the flanks. Because Bechem 24 minutes of game time cleared, and it's still barring between these two sides. But Moro is still Hamza who hangs on to it and weighs the advantage. And you can understand why Azan Yaku not very excited. It's a very dangerous area, very accurate to the goalpost.
Victor, I think that Coach Ouattara, he has learned a bit of something because at the end of the day, you can see this time around Hamza. And when Hamza always plays outside the box, it is a bit different when he plays inside the box. So this time around, I think they are getting things right.
Well, let's see. Hasselhoff free kick. And it's Mohamed who hits it deep into the box. And again, it's Aziz who gets after it. It stays Hussein. And it's blasted wide.
The way he pushed the ball and a player still down. But I think that Accra Suffolk, when it comes to this 50-50 balls, they should be very, very wary of those things that they made into the 18-yard balls. I think that they could have taken advantage of that. Goalkeeper Aziz really did very, very well just to punch that ball away. But Accra Suffolk, as I told you, they are making to the half of Bechem United. Bechem United, the defense are really defending very, very well. And their goalkeeper, as I told you, he has not been on holidays as compared to Benjamin Asari.
Well, onslaught now from the left-hand side as they will rush where Mauli is based tonight. Hussein finds it. The former WB United player, just 20 years. Hasselhoff goes long, but it's been blocked. Asia Davlin brings it forward, finds Okra. That could be dangerous. Okra drops it to find Azaya. Asensu. And it's Okra that have been invited again, unless you have a touch of it. Oh, lovely piece of skill. Moro. And his foot is being picked up by Champon. Hits it back to his goalkeeper, Aziz. Osu. And it's still Osu hands on to it. Well, the team really in that line of this entertaining game as the Phobians are in their favorite color, the rainbow colors. Yaya Drummond brings it forward. Hussein calls for it, receives it. It's back to Collinson. To find Ransford. Oh, lot to cut in. Yeah. It's the body. And it means that they will have to get into that brawl. And it's also Emmanuel that way.
Because when the Bechem United get a ball, the way they are swinging their passes together and surging forward, I think that they should make use of that. But I can also focus. They are always making dangerous incursion into the half of Bechem United, but they are not utilizing their chances. And I think that for almost 20-something minutes, 28 of action made, I think that they should make a serious incursion out of it. At the end of the day, we shouldn't forget, their first match they lost, their second match they lost. Their supporters are relying on them to win this very match.
Who are still hunting in this game. Oh, lovely play. Goes round 2, 3. Nobody in particular could. Benjamin Asari here lies early. Picks it up. That's a lot of trouble, but the flag is up on the far side. It's Safrani with a lovely intensity into Hasselhoff's territory. Agile player making his run. He's got an eagle eye. Looking to pick Nketiah. Sani picks Ransford. Ransford drops it deep to find Collinson. And it's back onto the path of Mohamed again. But the pass to Yaya will not get it. But he gains possession for the Phobians. Half an hour already in this game. And it's still the Phobians who are searching for their first goal of the season.
Yeah, Victor, as you said, I really do understand, because when they get to the final third, there's a bigger problem for them. Because if you look at the other incursions that they are making, they get to the final third, that is where the problem is. They can't utilize anything. And I think that when you swing your pass to certain areas and it's not helping for you, you should change where you switch your passes to. And I think that is a big problem for Accra Folk this evening. Park.
Well, Mowley bringing down his marker, and it's a Franny again. That is in lots of trouble, deep trouble, as he stays on the turf. Just look at it. That was a lovely touch from Atensu. And Okrap invited him into the picture. But again, that touch from Collins was always going to attract the attention of the referee. So lots of fans here enjoying this game. And you can see this edging on the 40. As Benjamin Asari gets his 2-man wall ready. And it's Mowley and Ransford. Cross, and again it's well kept out by the 2024 best goalkeeper. Winning the Golden Goals Award for last season. Asamoah. And that's a poor touch from the former Nation FC Maximan.
Yeah, Victor, looking at the ball, I saw it. That was no ball for Benjamin Asari. As you said, he won the best goalkeeper last season. But still, when you look at Bechem United, when they are making the incursion, I think has been their talisman, and this evening he has really not disappointed at all. He's doing everything to break the chain. But I'm urging Accra Folk, the way they are playing now, they set. Because Bechem United have not made any dangerous incursion into their half.
Well, Asamoah Boateng finds Yaya. Amofa. And it's back to Collinson once again. Dip into Bechem's half. Release it onto the right-hand side. Finds Yaya Drummond. Straight into the crowd of green shirts as it's brought out. Oh, that's a very reckless challenge. The referee will play on advantage. Hasselhoff comes forward and comes up Afrani. Not the best of Keller into the box, but Ransford Mensah. Hussein Amofa. That's a late touch from the centre back. And that's a heavy touch from Kevin Osasibe to his goalkeeper. Osasibe once again bringing this forward. The intent of the phobia is very clear right from the blast of the wind. They're looking and setting, knocking hard the Hunters backline for that first goal on match day 3. Mohamed. That's a lovely touch. Impressed on his trial at the Poby man. Sensing the color with his favorite right foot. Hello, everybody.
The moment the ball gets into so many Accra Folk players, but they are not there to connect the pass, and I'm surprised because the moment your left back or the right back gets the ball, he's scores the ball and the ball gets to the 18 and nobody's there just to connect the ball. That's a big problem for Accra Folk. So they should watch their timing. The moment they get the ball and they want to cross the ball, they should watch the two strikers. I think that they're always behind the Bechem United players, and it's not really helping them.
They've really fallen flat. So, MTN FA Cup victory against the same side. It's been a down trend for the Phobians, who are looking for a bit of revival. They switch over venue. Yeah, picks it up. Kelsedin finds his man and is back to it. The right back once again. Let's looking for a bit of support. Couldn't find one. It's chested. Bazaya. Lovely piece of chesting from him.
And I think that the referee also had it right because he's close to the incident. We're talking about Dramani. I think that he has been my man of the match this evening because he's playing at the right back. I think that the way he surges forward is really helping Accra Folk. But I think that the moment he crosses the ball to the 18-yard box, he should really try and locate the two strikers.
Aziz. And he hit it to the far right-hand side. Invite Augustine Okra, and it's blasted up. See Okra. Well, he's got a rich profile, isn't it? Rich profile from a great player. Of course, one of the most experienced players on the turf. No questions about it. He's got a character. He's got an aptitude, at least, to sting these phobias into this game. But it's Hasselhoff free kick.
Yeah, Victor, we all know Augustine Okra. He has seen it all when he went to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That he was going to sign for Accra House of Folk, and we saw a U10, him going back to Bechem United. As you said, he is a person who can cause a step for Accra House of Folk this evening.
In the evening game, and it's night football in the nation's capital. Well, in case you are just around the vicinities of Legon, you can just walk over into the box. Oh, that was nearly. And he getting his foot into the face of his man there. And you can see he goes to the ground as well. It's Mauli Wayo once again. Let's go looking into that picture.
Victor, looking at Coach time also a footballer, and I think that he's frustrated because at the end of the day he thought that his players must do it. And looking at this incident, I think that it's a bad tackle and the referee had it right.
That's Mauli. Well, scores of fans again here. But we're talking about Augustine Okra. Diabwa Park has been named after him, the popular stand, as the Augustine Okra stand.
That is in Bechem.
Tells you that he is a legend of the club.
That is what I told you before he moved from Bechem to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He went outside the country, did really well, came back, and everybody thought that he was going to sign for Accra House of Folk, but he has built his empire. So I'm not surprised that they've named a stand after Augustine Okra.
Has come for a true saying. That's a lovely touch, and it's a free. And Bechem players protest.
Victor, looking at the incident, I think that the replay will give us more detail at where the guy was standing, because at the end of the day, you saw the supporters shouting penalty. But okay, this is the incident.
That's transfer. Lovely idea, isn't it? Hits it through the green shirt. And not the best of touch from Asensu. With that challenge on Hussein. Let's move it into that pocket of space quite well. Great idea.
But I think the incident was outside the box. Looking at the replay, I think it happened outside the box. The referee also got it right.
It's 38 minutes. And it still has to folks searching for the season first. Well, the France crave for a win this season, as they hope to go past the devil of free kick at a very advantageous position. Lots of Rainbow Boys goes behind it.
And looking at Victor where the ball is, you can see the two coaches, Coach Ouattara and Amankwa, just talking to them, because at the end of the day, where the ball is. And when it comes to set piece, Accra House of Folk, this time around, they shouldn't joke about it, because they can easily place the ball inside the net. And you saw the communication between Coach Ouattara and practice really well at the training ground. So let's see whether they are going to make use of where the ball is.
Well, 38 minutes played. What a Phobians Christian their new home tonight. Can they make aerial statements in this new era of moving away from their favorite ground? And the fans shout for a goal in this game. Hasselhoff, free kick. Oh, that's a poor touch. Poor kick.
Victor, this is a very poor touch. Because I don't know, look at where the ball is and look at the way he ballooned the ball. This one is about technique. That is where it's about technique. I'm surprised that he ballooned the ball. It's a poor touch. Very, very poor touch. And I don't expect this from a player of Hasselhoff.
Well, that's Collinson with a heavy touch. Let's flashing away that glorious opportunity. That was in a very... But the Hasselhoff player decides to go long. And it's a very wasted kick. Hitting it. Listen to the crowd as they will regroup from the back end. Yeah. His pass couldn't really get into Bechem's 18-yard. Oh, that's a lovely way to strip that one off at Drummond's feet. And it's Ascenso once again. That's Mohammed. He's got Yaya just by his right hand side. Decides to go into the box, but again as he picks it up. His finds Collinson, change direction of play, and picks Ransford, the first touch from the left centre back. And it's 41 minutes. We hit it. Oh, it's a kill. But again, the first start from Ransford, always a suspect. Here it comes inside. Oh, to nobody in particular. But Watson hits it inside and it's cleared off the danger zone. Hussein is brought back inside. Lovely touch. And that's another corner kick for Accra Suffolk. Piling so much pressure. It is the members of the game. It lost everybody. And it's quite interesting now, isn't it? In case you're watching from your house. There's been Hasselhoff showmanship in the last 10 minutes as far as this department is concerned. They've created all the chances. They've seen most of the balls. They've flanked most of the balls into Bechem's area. But again, the man themselves are still chasing their first 3 maximum point of the season. Lots of complaints. As the player stays on the turf, that's Yaya Draman who stays on the turf. And he tells you that was a nasty one. Boy, you need to be careful. That's quick down shoot. But you can understand, they settle their score. Haas pressing the restart button from behind. Straight direction of play. Looking for Mohammed. He picks it up. Oh, lovely idea. It's well watched. Corner kick Hasselhoff once again. As we hit the 45th minute of this game at the Legon Sports Stadium. Looks like Mauli is walking up to it as he's been guided carefully by Osu. Sonny. And he brings it back. That's a poor idea. In this department of the game, We're playing for the next 120 seconds. Sani hacks onto it again from the far left hand. Ransford. Sani with a touch. Lots of twisting and turning. He has been dispossessed. But it's way beyond the sideline. It's Bechem throwing. Augustine Okra kept at bay in this game. He's been silent on the far right hand side. He's been watched very well. He's a real poison. Hamza picks it. Finds Mowley. Abdurrahman. Hussein. Back to Hussein again. That's a very smart player. Goes for the shots and again comes over the body of Nketiah. Corner kick. Hasselhoff this time from the right hand side. Great idea. Abdurrahman. Cast it in. And the final header. Textbook. One of the best. What a game we've had outside Sigbe. Let's making his way into Bechem's penalty area. And you can understand the agency on this Hasselhoff player spaces. They understand the business. Now that was a great catch, isn't it? From Aziz. For the first 45 minutes as we are into additional time. And just like a few seconds. So that is it. Kofi ends this first 45 minutes. It's goalless between the two sides. But what a game from the 40th. Seen most of the balls controlled. And again, where it matters most is where they really struggle to find the back of the net. Well, it's halftime at the Legon Sports Stadium. Accra 0, Bechem United 0.
Dear Ghana, I write you this on the year you have to take the most important decision of your life. 2024, deciding who should serve you, protect you, govern you, and provide for you for the next 4 years and beyond is no child's play. This is the most important decision of your life. Whatever action you take, make sure you know why. The same with speaking. Don't just run your mouth. Know why. There's a time to crack jokes and a time to be serious. The most advanced societies know why they are doing something most of the time. Not all friends can be trusted. In the end, it all comes down to you and your decisions. Who really are your friends? Who will make that difference when it comes to the decisions you make in life? Who really has your back? Choose wisely. Choose Election Central. Yours ever, Metro TV.
This world, whatever does not get challenged does not change. Any state will continue to be that same state until it is challenged. Adam brought death and Jesus dissolved death. But death continues to behave as if it is king, and that will continue until some people challenge it. According to the scriptures, God himself has determined that there will come a time that he will raise a people that will dissolve death on this earth. We have over DEATH.
Get ready for the New Creation Conference 2024 with Dr. David Bindan on the 14th and 15th of November 2024. Theme: Deathlessness. Venue: Accra International Conference Center, Accra, Ghana. Time: 5:30 p.m. each evening. New Creation Conference, helping you exhibit the divine light.
In today's interconnected and interdependent world, nations and international businesses are increasingly appreciating the need to foster greater trade relations. Get the inside views, vital information, trends, and analysis.
45 minutes goalless at the stadium.
Yeah, Gattuso, when you look at the first 45 minutes, I think that both teams have really done well, but I've not seen a lot of incursions from Bechem United, unlike Accra this evening, that I've not seen from Accra for their first two matches that they played. Now, I can see today that there's a certain kind of unity, there's a certain kind of cohesiveness, there's a certain kind of telepathy in their play. And when you look at their transition, they always start from the back to the midfield and to the attackers. I think that it's really working well for them. But my problem now is that the moment they get into the territory, the moment they make that incursion into the 18-yard box of Bechem United, that is why the problem is they are not utilize their chances. And I think that if they've taken their chances really well this evening, I wouldn't be surprised that Accra also folk will be leading 2 goals by now.
All right, so I feel like Najid is saying, we are not saying they are not being able to pass the ball together. We're not seeing the passes are not going well for Accra House of Folk. Anytime they're progressing and they find it difficult to, in fact, in the final third, I don't want to use the word useless, but difficult in the final third.
Well, rightly so. They found it a bit difficult to put the ball at the back of the net. But I believe it's a progressive. They are putting punching holes in the defense of Bechem United. Bechem, on the other hand, have they've sat back in the first half. You realize that they've defended in phase 1. They've been very defensive, and the system they are using is a very defensive system. They are playing a 3-4-1-2, and if you realize, you will find out that they are trying to play a counter-attacking game. Hearts of Folk, on the other hand, are playing a 4-3-3 system, covering all the pitch, everywhere on the pitch. Occasionally, you find out that Ransford joins attack. Yaya, like my brother rightly said, Yaya's coordination with Hussein has been perfect. They are playing as if they played it for a very long time. And I believe they will definitely find they are creating chances. That is what I know Hearts of Oak will create chances, because I rightly mentioned earlier on that they are not far behind. The only problem is creating chances and scoring. They are creating the chances, but they are missing it. Shots have been wide. This time around, I believe in the second half, they will come back well enough after instructions and pep talks. I believe
for the second half, you think they are creating chances like the two of you are saying, but the final third has been woefully difficult for Accra House of Folk. Where do you think they should fix Ouattara and also Bechem United for the second half?
Gattuso, when you look at Accra House of Folk, they are set up. I 5 minutes, and what I saw was that their right back and their left back, they are really doing very well. But the moment they balloon the ball inside the 18 box, you can't find Hamza. But when Hamza is outside the box, you can see him doing all the work that he wants to do. But the moment the ball is being ballooned into the box, you are not seeing the two strikers. And that is a big problem that Coach Ouattara needs to face. Now, let's come to set piece. That is very, very bad. Pity, awful. Look at that ball. 20 years and you shot wide. No, it's a big problem for them. I think that something that you've practiced so many times at training grounds, this is the time to just input that and let's see that you are doing something. But we are not seeing that from Accra Folk. They are winning all the 50-50 balls. All the set pieces are coming on their way, but they are not making use of them. If they don't take care, Augustine Okra, as we know, one of the He's doing very, very well. But virtually, Benjamin Asari has been on holidays, as my brother said, because Bechem United...
I was coming to that. It looks as if Augustine Okra has been quiet in the first half.
Not that he has been quiet. It's due to the system that Bechem United is playing. It's due to the system. But the problem is this. Now, if Bechem United should revert back to maybe the diagonal 4-4-2 or the normal 4-4-2 and get 2 attackers on top, I think that they are going to punish Accra House of Hope. But Bechem United, as I know them, don't forget, their players are not there. Their talisman, Clayton Diodu, is south. So they are now trying to put this young lads together. But if we should get another attacker alongside Augustine Okrai to lead them, I think that they are going to punish Accra House of Hope. To me, virtually he has not been on holidays. But don't forget that the central defense of Accra House of Hope, Kevin Osesibe, and the other guy knows Augustine Okrai.
I feel Bechem United, they've been defensively they've been great, superb, but they are not creative up front.
Well, they, like you rightly said, they cannot put 2-3 passes together because of the nature of their defensive play. They are playing in the 5-shape defense. Going to the wings to stretch the defense, they try to rather cross the ball before getting to the wings, which is making them... Normally, what you find in a game where you find a team who has packed the defense, you play to the wings into the 18. Meanwhile, you push your midfielders into the 18 to find somebody to head the ball into the net. But Hearts of Oak are, I believe they are too much in a hurry to the wings to cross the balls. Even so, they've created chances.
Are you saying they're playing to the gallery?
I don't think they are playing to the gallery. I believe they are in a haste. They need to settle down, relax the game, play the game on the pitch. They are floating too many balls into the 18. And when you start floating balls, your opposing manager would realize it and probably find an antidote to your play.
And what Phil is saying, because at the end of the day, the more you float more balls into the 18-yard of Bechem United, they are not making use of it. That is where the problem lies. Now, they are not playing high-pressing game here. They are looking at the style of Bechem just to adopt a style to play, and I think that is not helping them. Now, high-pressing game, Accra House should go on and play the high-pressing game. If not that, and Bechem United also decide to open up the game, that is where the problem is. Now, they are trying to decode, they are trying to unlock their defense. But my problem is, the moment you unlock their defense and you are not utilizing your chances, I don't see the reason why. Because they've created so many chances. They've got the chances. So I think Accra House, Coach Ouattara should give them all the pep talks. The attackers, the moment they get to the 18-yard ball, they should take time. They should relax and utilize that chance.
Live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV. We are also live on the Ghana Football Association app, and we coming your way live from the University of Ghana. Versus Bechem United, first half 0-0. Your expectation for the second half?
Well, I believe Hearts of Oak would definitely send them to probably create more chances and see if they can get a goal. But the way Bechem is set up to defend, they are defending in phase 1, which is it's very difficult. Any team who is playing as compact and very united at the back. That is what our famous park the bus. That is exactly how Bechem is playing. And they've left out one player on the wing that anytime that they get a ball, they find him in Augustine Okra. And he is an experienced player. Hearts of Oak should watch out, because the way they are playing, if Bechem decides to open the game, it will be a game in the second half for Accra Hearts of Oak. And we are yet to see how Hearts will deal with such an attack.
All right.
As Phil said, their first 2 matches, when it comes to second half and the opponent decides to open the game, that is where the problem is. Accra House find themselves fumbling. So this time around, Bechem United, I will play with Coach Dansue and Coach Osewaya. I think that they're giving too much respect to Accra Folk. That is where I stand. That's what I see. They're giving too much respect to Accra Folk. Fine, Accra Folk is
Accra House of Folk. Yeah. That's what in the first half, before the game, I was asking, have they become their boogie side?
It's become their boogie side when it comes to Accra here, but not at Bechem. When it comes to Accra here. So I'm not surprised, but they've given them that much respect. But I think that as my brother said, now defensively they are doing really, really well. But at the end of the day, if you open up the game, I think that you can be able to play more than Accra Folk and get your goal. If they want a drawn game here, then they shouldn't be thinking about that, because they drew their first match, they drew their second match, and this is their third match. I think that it's going to have an effect on the team. Accra Folk, they have something in their heels that needs to be unlocked this evening here at the Lagos Sports Stadium. Second half, Coach Ouattara, I know he has talked to his boys. There's going to be so many changes. Against Pando, it was the changes that affected them. But this time around, I don't expect the same mistake to be repeated here. If it repeats, then I wouldn't be surprised. Bechem United will be laughing at the other side of the coin.
All right, so live on Original TV, live on Metro TV. We also live on Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. Very soon, we're going to start the second half. Are you going to see more goals in the first half? Before the first half, you said you're not going to see much goals.
Well, Hearts of Folk need to be very composed in and around the 18. That is very important and clinical, to be honest. In a game like this magnitude, you need to have composure in and around the 18. If you want to walk the ball into the net, blocking such balls into the 18, you need to start firing from outside the box to see even if you can get a deflected ball, or you can find some. That is how you score goals. This season, we've not seen enough goals in the Premier League, and I'm not surprised that the first half has gone without a goal.
I think that the second half, let's see. I believe the next team is going to win, but we are not going to see more goals in this game. At least a 1-1 game or just a goal.
All right, so live from Bechem United, and we live on Metro TV, Alpha TV, and Original TV. Over to you, our commentators, Victor and Philanan.
Well, certainly we're looking to get back to where we left off in the first 45 minutes. As Accra Folk has been held very tight by Bechem United in the first half department of this game. Well, so many chances falling to Accra Folk, but again, the big man has been missing up front in Hamza Issa. They throw lots of balls into Bechem's 18-yard, but again, the boys in the rainbow colors. But you've got to credit Coach Abubakar Ouattara. He's been up on his feet in the last 45 minutes. It tells you the intensity. It tells you the scrutiny he's come under. Was cause of the fans here at the Legon Sports Stadium enjoying this game. It's a late evening kickoff, and you can understand why. But this man, Kofi. But here is the team who is looking to baptize their new home from the venue that hosted the African Cup of Nations final in 2008. As has been lost to Hearts of Lions at Kondo by 2-0 in a game they really played their hearts out. And also lost to Premier League newbies Basaki Holy Stars at Accra Sports Stadium. A shock for many. But they'll be hoping to overcome the setback of a third defeat. And certainly, this is not a Hearts of Folk the fans have come accustomed to over the years. There's the first change. Where Stephen Asari flashed inside. Elisa for Mauliwayo. The left winger. But I've been very excited to see the movements of that young chap, Sani Mohammed. What a movement. But again, his final decision making. Technical team needs to add to his game, and I tell you what, he will be in a lethal form. Yeah. Waves at the crowd. He's Bechem's best shot stopper at the moment. The next skip of the side as well. Captain fantastic. Received a lot of offense after he decided to cross carpet from Accra Great Olympians who have been booted down. The guy into Division 1. Kept so many clean sheets. The second best in the last 4 years. And Kofi takes a look at his watch, and we are underway at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium for the second half. Huge kick. And that's miscued from House of Folks territory, who sent Haxon to it. That's a lovely chip over, looking for Asamoah Boateng, couldn't pick him. Boateng. Oh, sorry, you can understand the skip of the side. So also picks it up. Free kick as well. It's just a joy to see him. He's had stints with a lot of Ghana Premier League clubs. Asante Kotoko traveled to Africa. Had Okra picks it, bends one into House of Folks territory, and is out. As the CB seems to be in deep trouble as he holds his stomach. The former Yeah. He's got a lot of players ahead of him. He's got Sani ahead of him as well, but he decides to... His red hot alert. Lovely speed from Bechem. Left hand pull of speed. Now, and it's Ransford who had it all the way covered to his goalkeeper. Drama at plenty in this game. I really enjoying myself as from commentary position. Ultraman drops it. He was looking to pick Hamza. He managed to find him. Hamza is back to Yaya Draman. This one again is picked up. Aziz really watching the game. Early on today, Master Asante Kotoko sets off for a draw in their outing. The heavy scrutiny in the last few years owing to their quality. It's just unfortunate the two best clubs in the country struggling to keep their momentum. Of Nibis, the likes of Samaktex 1996, Media Mighty and the likes really giving them run for their money. But it just tell talent abounds in this league. Boat hits it inside. Yepwa. And it's not picked. That's a folk regaining possession. That's a lovely chance it is. So strong. Back to him. Looking for his first goal in the Fabian Carles. Ransford. Well guided. That's brought back into Mensah's path. Asibe hits it at the right hand side. Brings it for the gate. Aziz. Oh my goodness, he's got a height too. Just pick it up in the air. Over. Ransford. Asibe. Yeah. For the Phobians. Hussein. The referee will play on advantage. That's another feet. At least. We'll wait for this one. It's in Ketia. As this is a cross section of the Castlefolk bench. When so the likes of Martin Kakari, lots of people have made case for him, but he's lovely ball sent across, looking for Isaac, classes line. Hussein. Mohammed. Another free kick for Castlefolk, 50th minute played so far. And they are not really hunting this evening. It's rather the Rainbow Boys who are hunting them in this game. Well, just look at the replay. Hussein. Mohammed. He was trying to bend it in, but it comes off in Ketia. A free kick. As Ransford and Mohammed stand behind it. Ransford goes for the killer! Inside the dump boat! Left back who's crossed over to a crossover has opened. This is his scoring from the free kick spot. Inside. And the fans enjoyed every moment. Look at the pen on the ball. Quality. Aziz has not got a hand to stop it. He's been stretched beyond maximum limit. His third game for the Phobians. And he has answered a call that had been ringing. The quality on the bench. Sharp and a stinger. Absolutely no questions about it. Lots of angles there for you to enjoy. And the Phobians know that indeed. 52 minutes. And it's the Phobians who are dancing through. Bechem would have to test this game. That's a touch. Satran will complain to the referee. He laughs and he says, no, I've not done anything to him. And you can see Sani very voracious about that one. That's another great play with this man. And his Hasselhoff free kick. Very deep into their own territory. Amofa finds Collinson. Hits it on the linear line. Mohammed brought into the picture. Finds Hussein down the corner. Ransford, Kelson in again, and it's been well dealt with by Champa. Standing his grounds very well. Oh, the pressure touch really has been turned on Bechem, who are playing out. But just don't write them out yet in this game. They've still got a talisman on the field. Okay. It looks like the crowd of the fans are not being satisfied if it stays this way. That Bechem would have to take their tactics. They would have to change this game to make it complex for crowds to folk, who seems to be enjoying every bit of this game. That's a lovely touch, isn't it? Call it in. Hussein. Yeah. Center grounder. That's a poor ball into the tunnel. As Hussein looks to get into. And you can see Achampo needs to calm down. Ouattara also very furious on the bench. To find Atruman. And it was stopped right on the edge of the 18-yard. That's a very ruthless challenge on Asensio. Excited with Losif complaint, telling his teammates you need to inject a bit of agency into your game. We are trailing from behind. Ransford gets into that battle with Afrani, waits the challenge, puts it away into the center of the field. Asensio. And he's asking them to calm down. Nketiah. From Francis Trini, whose absence into this game has been felt heavily by Bechem United. The midfield campaign. He knows how to bust the midfield, how to carry the ball from those areas, pick the pocket of spaces, and hit them into those tight angles for the likes of Okra to. He's having a great injury, as well as Francis Aqua. Afrani invited, picked. He has it. On the best of touch from the men in the green. As Hussein boxes up. Yaya invited. Back to Mohammed. He's got lots of house players ahead of him. They'll have to exchange those passes down the far right hand side. Collinson, twisting and turning. Find Tigbe. Yaya Draman sends it across the field, drops it into the middle, picks Hussein. As Ransford comes forward, the goal scorer. Boat needs to be careful within his own penalty area. Oh my goodness. Bechem United was dipping with that yellow card flashed to the man in a 22 shirt. Boat once again. Ricken Boat. Oh, it's a very reckless. The former nation's top scorer with 13 goals last season. This plays Kasim Sisse, Ivory International, who's not even sat on bench for the Phobians this season in the third game running. As there's a bit of temporary hold up. That's a big substitution. Okra takes an early shower as Emmanuel be introduced by Coach Kweku Dansu, who himself is new to this team. But again, he's got a lot of old customers in the setup. Aziz gets his ball ready. As he gets ready for this free kick at a very acute angle. And Bechem would have to defend well again, else it could be very dire. Yeah, comes up. Enketia, corner kick. What a game we're having. Inside, Emmanuel Alban, formerly of Young Red Bulls Academy. He's already scored twice and it tells you that he's a very potent man to keep an eye on as we get ready for this hassle for corner kick. The line. And Bechem stays intact in this game. Brilliant stuff. And the coach watches on. Collins finds Asibe, hits it down the channel to the right hand side, finds Abdurrahman, who lifts it for Hussein. He's been very hard working. 60 minutes cleared. We've got 30 minutes. If it stays this way, it means that Bechem's third day wars continue. And I'll tell you that fairy tale if it stays this way. It's brought. Let's wait. Ransford. This was the corner kick a few seconds ago. Really dangling into Bechem's area. But look at the way the keeper managed to parry it out of his neck. He's got a big hand. Hussein, what a fighter he's been today. Moro changes direction of play. What about wait a minute? It looks like Okra stays on the turf. Lovely play. Asari jets in with that one. Finds Mohammed. Asari. Okra could not keep it. Ransford. Oh, what a play it's been. Finds Benjamin Asari. As Haas will construct from the right hand side with a Sigbe. Bringing that one forward. That's a long kick to find. Moro stands for him. A champion with a touch. Very strong for Mohammed. And just look at the challenge. One of the best. It was very unnecessary. And the players need to be very careful. And the referees would have to quickly get involved and save the situation. Watch again. This was a champion who went on standing quite strong on him, so he decides to retaliate. That struggle. And it's Bechem's free kick. Very deep. Albert brings it forward. That's Bechem. Will come forward again. Achampo finds Moro on the far left hand side. He's been a top customer. formerly of Auroras. Hasselhoff junior side, so he's facing his senior side. And his first season as Bechem played games that have been cleared this season so far. And is tipped as a replacement for Joseph Kimfo. A champion lifts it for Sensu. Sensu grinder. Picks in Ketia. Lovely play into the area, but again, Asibe. Aban comes on with that challenge. And Mohammed have been stopped in his tracks. Substitute on across the folk bench, watching one eagerly. Well, maybe they will have their 10 in no time if Coach Abubakar Watara changes his mind. But if it stays this way, it means that they would have to enjoy this game from the sidelines. Yeah. Finds the CBA. Returns it to his keeper. Although Aban couldn't hang onto it. Against Asensu, breaks away from him. Was looking for the run of Asamoah Boateng. He fails to read that sensitive pass from Hamza. He's playing 33rd game for across the folk. 13 goals. Last season, 2 assists. But chasing his first of the season. He was likened to Romario of Brazil by former manager Martin Koopman after helping the Phobians beat Midiama by 3-1 last season. He's got a quick 10. So someone is saying some very holding his shoulder. It looks to be a twist. Papamoro. That's a sweet set from the Bechem United player. Asari twisted. Oh my goodness, 2 players failed to read it. Fantastic. Clever pass into Bechem's 18-yard. Left unattended to. Not the best of that from Mohammed. As Asamoah Boateng blasted wide. It's a bit frustrating. Forward, that's a big touch to it from Manuel Alban as it finds its way to Asari, who will pick it up. Quickly finds Yaya, who's really run down that channel very, very well. Very exciting to watch with his movement. Collinson is just close to him, picks him, finds Asibe, and it's back to his goalkeeper. Asari runs for the gain. Amofa. And it finds its way to Asibe, not with a touch. Mohamed Hussein. Oh, Hasselhoff playing something exciting now. Hamza, a lot of time wasting all. Touch off his part. He should have just go for the one-time hit. Nketiah. Territory, putting passes together. Achampo has it. Finds a bit of solace. And Hasselhoff runs for wins it. That's a real man of the match performance tonight. Lots of Haas players really playing above their weight.
Ransford are really done well by the midfield. He has really marshaled the midfield very, very, very well. And he is in control of the game because he did take the picks for Accra Suffolk.
Yeah. Picked on the right hand side. Brings it in. And the sting has been taken off that shot that was trying to hit it into Bechem's area. And it's been a lot of very red hot faces on the Hamptons bench in this game.
Down so and Seto Sewaya, I think that they are just putting their heads together just to have a comfortable change for them, because at the end of the day, Bechem United, they've lost it because the way they started from the first half, I think that the second half, their game has really calmed down. But Accra Suffolk, I think that they have really raised up their game this time around.
And that's the free kick. Yaya Dramanda cooperates. That's a nasty challenge.
I think the referee at this time around had it right, and he has really stepped his authority on all the incidents that are happening, especially this one. I think that the call has always been right, and they are always on point.
Well, Azai Nyaku, player, can play from the left wing, from the right wing, even in central midfield. He's got a lot of use.
Yeah, really, when it comes to versatility, I think that he's one of the top players that the coach Yao Danso and Osei Kwame, where I rely on him.
Is the 21-time Ghana holding on to Ranford Menson's goal in the 52nd minute. Okra, that is a real hit, comes off the break.
You also know Okra from this kind of set piece, looking at where the ball was. I think that he did really well, just that the ball couldn't enter the net.
Corner kick. And it's who gets ready to hit it. Also, one of the best of play from him. Asari picks it up.
And I think that was a poor one from Owusu. I thought that because other players were for that comfortable cross, but they didn't come in. And look at this tackle. I think that the referee had a call, but the assistant linesman said it was the foul, so play still continues.
Hussein. He's got a very straight turn. Hamza gets into the crowd, and the final shot is nothing to write on about.
Hamza, we all know, one of the players last season was scoring for Accra Suffolk. I was telling them that when he plays outside the box, he really does well. But when you hang him in front of the inside the ATM, but this time around, I think that where he's pressing from, he's doing very well. I wouldn't be surprised if Hamza will add another goal to Accra Suffolk.
Well, let's see. As my co-commentator believes that Hamza has got an idea, but here comes Hasselhoff. Lovely play. That is Hamza now. Kani fires. Hasselhoff. And it's no.
That is a very shabby attitude, because at the end of the day, everybody thought the ball was a goal, and I didn't know what it was.
Hold on, Hussein, and it's across the face of goal.
They are creating all the chances. The first half, they did the same, but they couldn't come out with a goal. But this time around, they've just got past. The results needs to be changed.
Well, finally, Okra is making his way out for Bwede, as well as also for Mante. It's a double.
Also, looking at the changes that he made, Okra, the first match, he couldn't play enough minutes, but this time around, he gave him almost 74. Well, as one of the best players, but he has done well. He has paid his dues.
Oh, goodness me, hold on for a minute. Inside there. He's cried for it this evening, and he has finally slotted home. Two.
That is Hamza for you, right? Because I told you that we'll be getting the goal because when he plays outside the box, that is the first two matches why the coach was using as the arrowhead. But this time around, look, I told you the incursions that he go.
Well, my co-commentator has just gotten a new tag of being a prophet.
I'm not surprised. Looking at this season, how this boy performs, because the complaining that why is he playing as the arrowhead? Give him that free role, let him operate from the flanks. And this evening, I think that he has perfectly paid his dues, Hamza.
Asari picks it up, best it's eight. Hamza with a slick textbook touch, and Aziz was really thrown into his own net. And the Phobian party continues from Legon.
And it was a timely intervention because in the first department of the game, they cross the ball, they don't find anybody in the 18-yard box. But this time around, I think that the pep talks that Coach Ouattara gave them has really yielded results.
The Salmon boy is glittering in the rainbow colors now.
Yes, because for Hamza, knew today he was going to go. So I'm really surprised. If team from Accra Suffolk, because I can see the sickness, I can see the it's really happening Accra Suffolk here.
From the left-hand side, they've got to check this game with everything they've got in them. They stop. Collinson picks it up, hits it onto Abdraman. That's a sweeper. Collinson, Hussein. What a fantastic player he's been this evening.
And no wonder to me, he has been my man of the match this afternoon. The way he has smashed out the midfield. I think that if he wins the MVP, I wouldn't be surprised.
Onside Bay finds. Finds the man of the moment, Hussein. There's ballon to the left. Ransford, Mensah. Hussein, press it. Oh, lovely test from. And that's a big move from Papa Moro. The referee will have none of that as the game will went on. But he's got to stop the game because Sani Mohammed stays on the turf.
Yes, I think that the referee have every cause to stop the game. And I was talking about Hussein, the way he's playing in the midfield, the way he switches his passes. I think that the rhythm has really paid for Accra Suffolk this evening. And no wonder when you look at Hussein, their true pivot. I think that this time they've not played together for a very long time. The first and the second match, we saw that they were lacking that cohesiveness. But this evening, I think that they are showing that glimpses, that sign of how they can play together.
Asensio for Bechem, not the best of pass, but a champion hits it away. Finds the boat. The flag is already up as maintains run have been halted. As Mensah picks it up for the Phobians. 12 minutes left on the clock. On the best of touch into the middle as racing down the left-hand side. Oh, lovely play now. Bechem with a glorious opportunity. Killed inside. It's met. Oh, my goodness. Abba couldn't really make good use of that ball.
Because this ball, I thought that he was going to hit the ball once. But what was the purpose of giving this pass? Because you had that opportunity, you had that space, so he cutting the ball back. It wasn't the best for Bechem United.
Oh, the sub that have been brought in for Augustine Okra making such a lovely bet pass into Hasselfolk's box. And Green set to connect onto it.
Bechem United has not created so many incursions in the box of Accra Sofok. All their incursions has not been dangerous as Accra Sofok. But this time around, as you said, the moment they place the ball, they balloon the ball into the box, nobody is there to connect that pass. And I think that Coach Osewaya should talk to his players.
In that yellow card offense earlier on, and that's a clear confirmation for you. Mensah riding in their newfound momentum in this game.
And I think that
lovely, here it comes. Mohamed Sani hits it inside. And it's brought away. Lovely play from Accra Sofok. The former Dan Boltzmann picks it. He's looking for a lot of options. He was trying to pick at Boateng. Asensio. That slick pass from the Hunters. Again, they gave away possession to the Phobians with Apia trying to bend it.
Accra Sofok, as I said, they are really playing well. They are swinging their passes together very well. But is that when it gets to the final third, they found themselves wanting again. If they continue playing like this, I think that they are going to get another goal.
It's of the game, the temple of the game. Really enjoying themselves. The panache of the game, the intensity of the game has really been controlled by the Phobians. Oh, fine Mensah. Yes, Mensah. At least taking time to caress the ball. It's back to SB on the right-hand side. Respect, but Apia. Mensah starts all over, finds Collins. Play. And opaque. Yaya Draman. Mohamed finds Collins in. Apia managed to keep possession. Finds Hussein. Oh, lovely play, getting to the channel, looking for Boateng, but it's well read. And there's a champ once again who comes to Bechem's rescue. Nketia. And it's back to SB. It's Ouattara ball really taking shape now in the last 7 minutes.
Now he has been relieved because looking at the pressure that was on him, but this time around he has been relieved. And looking at the kind of game that Accra is playing this evening, I think that we are now seeing the fingertips of Coach Ouattara on the team.
Well, Mohamed Sani is coming in to enjoy the remaining minutes of this game. Sani has played his part. Started the previous game as well against Pando Hearts of Lion. In a game they will not love to remember. It was a real nightmare. But here, against Bechem United, I'm sure certainly they hope the heavens would dream.
Accra Accra Suffolk have found a new home, and that is the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. I think that their blessings have started from this page. Their subsequent matches, they are going to see victory.
Bechem's free kick. Taken. That's a real hit. Here it comes. Oh my goodness, misses. The post by inches, but it was a real hot from Asensio.
Yeah, I think that Asensio really did well. That is a good effort from him, but just that the ball went way wide.
Where Benjamin Asare, the centre back. And that's what is most important. 84 minutes. And it's Haas who are still leading this game by 2-0. As Boateng has been fetched. He's got Tete, Collinson, Ransford. In a green shirt, clatters into themselves. Mante will stay on the tap.
Ransford Mensah, I think this was needless because looking at where he took the ball, he had so many options, but so many options. He should have sent the ball straight forward, but I'm surprised because he gets in this yellow card. It's not.
Well, so many players missing from the fold of Bechem United. And they are really struggling without those players. Most of them now have traveled overseas. Clinton Dodo is missing. Osei Kufo is missing. Some players for the Hunters.
Though it's not entirely a new team, they've lost a couple of players, but I think that is there, just that they couldn't just utilize their chances.
4 minutes for Bechem to get back into this game. Get back. That will be a real drama.
And I don't foresee that miracle is going to happen this evening at the UJ Stadium.
Mensah also goes into the wrong book of the referee. After that very needless. As Buedi brings it forward, he's been stopping his strut. But advantage will stay. Where the Braun and half footing. Benjamin Asari, unless we'll have to waste a few seconds on the clock as he mops that one from the floor. 87 minutes and the Phobian victory beckons. As Bechem's Matchday 3 moves continue. That's a lovely ball sent into the center to find Isaiah. Finds Buedi. He's got a man in ample of space, but it's been stopped by Sibe. Bechem will continue from where they left off. Asensio. Boat. It's a lovely play going around his in ample of space. He's got a pace to hit it across, but not the best of Kel into Hasselhoff box. And the whistle is blown. And the referee Kofi called for the stretcher. It looks to be Hussein. The diminutive figure in midfield for Hasselhoff this evening. He's been a real decoy. And that's a big blow. With just 2 minutes. Or 1 minute. And a few seconds left. Looking at the minutes. The center referee will be adding to this game. Looks like we might be seeing Ramsey as well as Aponta. That's certainly a good buy from Hussein. As House of Folk are down to 10 men at the moment. And it's Samoa Boate. Will be retracted in this game for Ramsey. Receive applause from the crowd as Ramsey comes inside. Well, Hussein has also been taking the Ouattara on 19 games played, making it his 20th game played. Looking for his 8th win as a Phobian head coach. Mante. It's 4 minutes of additional time.